Nigeria Association of Chambers of Commerce, Industry, Mines and Agriculture, Naccima, has cautioned against the potential loss of over $200 billion in foreign direct investment and the risk of more than 600,000 jobs if the proposed tax reforms targeting free trade zones are implemented. On the second day of the public hearing on the tax reform bills, Naccima expressed concerns about the impact of the proposed tax measures on free trade zones. Naccima, along with the Manufacturers Association of Nigeria, the Ariwa Consultative Forum, and the oil-producing trade sector, made submissions before the House Committee on Finance. While Naccima acknowledged the necessity of the reform, it warned against undermining business operations, describing the language of the bill as militarized and cautioning about potential legal and economic consequences, particularly concerning Section 57 of the Nigeria Tax Bill.
Contributed, they have put their money down based on the law. You change the law on 1 week notice. That is unfair, and the people will end up in litigation. So I'm not issuing a threat. I'm just appealing that we should have more engagement with them. Let us have something that works for all of us.
One of our concerns could be found on second schedule of Section 60 of the Nigeria tax bills. Briefly, the provision of the tax bill on the free trade zone should be upheld, as it offers clarity and aligns with the intent and letters of the enabling laws. We believe that it does not in any way jeopardize the incentives offered to the operators within the zone.
The issue of going to law saying that the reversion should be 60%, this should be this, it is not everything you put in a law. There are subsidiary legislation, guidelines. Don't go and put everything in a law. Leave it to guidelines. Nigerian National Revenue Service with National Fiscal Commission, Revenue Mobilization, Allocation and Fiscal Commission, that's their own job. They sit down, state government, local government, politically, they now determine how to share this revenue.
In response to the concerns raised, the Presidential Fiscal Policy and Tax Reform Committee and the Federal Inland Revenue Service provided clarifications. Chairman of the Presidential Committee, Taiwo Yedele, explained that while currency in circulation is about 4 trillion naira, the total money supply exceeds 100 trillion naira.
Atlantic that you made the example of, they don't need to export sand. They just need to stay within their zone and they'll be exempted. When they export, they'll be exempted. There is no law today, not the NEPSA Act, not the Oil and Gas Act, no other law that says when you bring it to the custom territory, you can sell without paying taxes. And there's no country where they're doing that.
By exporting your 10 naira cost goods to Ghana, to Togo, to anywhere, it's okay. But when you want to come and sell in Nigeria, you said I should fold my hand. You produce your own goods because you don't pay tax as 10 naira. You come to custom area, you sell it at 15 naira. The person in custom area that is paying us taxes that we are using to do the road, to provide the electricity, to do all those things, has produced his own at 25. You come to cut the market and you are selling at 15. So if how can the person that is doing what we need will compete